Captain Gabe McGuffey, Cadet Staff Sergeant Travis Mosier, Cadet Captain Francisco Rubio. And now, will you please rise for the singing of the national anthem by Allen County Scottsville High School's own Bailey Alderson. We ask that you please remain standing until the cadets leave the floor.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad streets and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
From the traditional funeral services we've always provided to the more contemporary options that are growing in popularity, at Hatcher and Sattler Funeral Home, we promise to always do our very best to satisfy your personal wishes and requests. Helping people make their final arrangements in advance is a service we
one bit. Barren County white uniforms, Trojans written across the jerseys in burgundy and gold. Glasgow with traveling blue, white numbers, and Glasgow across the front of their jerseys. Barren County moving left to right here in this first half. Glasgow right to left. James Kingery in the jump circle for the Scotties. Wade Coomer for the Trojans. Tough will toss it up. Of course, both teams advance to next week's 4th region tournament at the Middle Arena. That'll start Tuesday night. Trojan student section bumped up. Here's a toss. Pass controlled by the Trojans. Billy Jackson with it will hold it to Nick Mabe. He'll set it up. That's the 3-2 zone to start, looks like. The left side over to Wade Coomer. Back out to Mabe. Right side to Driver. Driver gives it back to Mabe. Mabe around the top of the circle. Picks up his dribble. Back over to Jackson. Off to Wade Coomer. Dumps it in there to Jackson. Back to Wade Coomer. Long distance. 3. Yes! That's the way to start. Take care of a 3-2 zone right from the get-go. 3-2. More than a 2-3 trying to keep from shooting those outside. Well, he just stepped a couple feet behind and strained it. Ben Houston on the right side for Glasgow. He'll get it out to Kingery. Out to Adams. Adams back out to Hughes. Hughes, they're going to shoot a 3. They go inside to Austin. Works against Driver. Spin move. Goes up with a shot. Whistle. Traveling violation. They call it having chance, but the rest of the two Eagles in the won't take a turnover anyway. Now they pick up 2-2-1, try to extend the pressure. Same kind of thing you saw the other night. Go down, and the ball goes on the end line. Send it for Jared Coomer. The coach is standing in the playing floor, and he couldn't throw through it. So that's why we had a chance to catch the ball or save it, though. Yeah. Standing right in the floor play. Yeah. Comes over to Hughes. Fires it down to Austin in the corner. Austin sends it out to Adams. Adams takes. And we got a foul. Trojans man-to-man as Tony Walls. I thought he did too. I thought that's what the whistle was. Yeah. When it came to the so that probably wasn't going to be the call. So Billy Jackson is first, team's first. Ball comes out to Hughes in the right corner. Hughes will circle it out now for 6 minutes play. First there with a 3-0 lead. Here's Kimball with it. Cross over to Hughes. Hughes now looking. Hughes, Kingery pops out to get the pass. Goes left side over to Adams. Adams now looking. Trying to make a move against Jared Coomer. Sends over to Kingery. 3-ball in the air. No good. Ball saved him down to Hughes. I think he stepped on the end line. Momentarily, Driver trying to go for the rebound, though. So Barren County's basketball, leading 3-0, 6:18 to play here in the first quarter. Wade Coomer, diagonal pass long to Jackson. They feed it into Driver. Jumper, no good. Ball tips out. Chased down to the left corner by Jackson. Hooks it down to the Driver. He puts it up. It's short. Wade Coomer slices his way to the basket. Shot no good. Whistle. And what do we got? A foul on the floor against the Scotties. And this foul will be on Kimball, his first. Glasgow's first to the ball game. Comes down the corner to Driver, right-hand side. Up Mabe, looking for Wade Coomer. He's got it, long range. Kimball put the pressure on him. Wade Coomer, baseline, hooks it out to Jackson. Now fires to Mabe, left side. Jared Coomer with a 3-ball. It's no good. Wade Coomer gets the offensive rebound into Jackson. One dribble in traffic, puts it up and in. He had to work extremely hard. Got 4 looks at it. Billy was finally able to get it stumped at 5-0 just over a couple minutes in. Adams with the basketball for the Scotties. To the right side. He'll go down to the corner now. Up to Kingery. Kingery trying to make his move. Goes up with a shot. It is good. Tough shot by Kingery. Kingery, their best offensive player at 14.5 a game. 5-2 the score. Long pass in the right corner to Jared Coomer. Fires the Driver and he puts it in. You remember when we played them at the second game? They pressed us and pressed us and pressed us. And we got layup after layup after layup. Oh, they try to penetrate. They go down the corner to Kingery. Kimball, he may have walked with it. No whistle. Looking, goes right side with it. Behind the arc to the right-hand side. He'll send it back out now to Kimball and now to Adams. He'll set it up. Right side over to Hughes. Hughes looking for Kingery. Bounces down to Kingery in the corner. Kingery. Now takes it back out front now to Hughes. Out of Kimball. Kimball goes left side and drives. He can't so. Now back out to Kingery. He's going to fire a long three. No good. Jared Coomer the rebound. Hands to Wade Coomer. And Wade Coomer works it up court. Throws it down in there to Mabe. Mabe now looking. Back out to Jared Coomer. Back to Wade. Wade goes left corner to Jackson. Beats the driver. 10-footer is in and out. Rebound. Whistle. We got a foul. Call Wade Coomer for over the back.
Wade probably had the least chance of all the guys going for it to get the ball, and he tried to back away at the last second, but didn't.
And I don't know what was said over there. Mark Curry. Branson London's now ready to check in for the Trojans here at the next one. Hughes at long range to the right side. They go down to Kingery. Kingery working, lost the handle. Mabe's got it for the Trojans. Here comes Mabe all the way to the basket. Flips it up, no good. Kind of flips it up behind his head.
If he got up strong, maybe a foul, but that's why we didn't get a foul there.
Mabe, lead pass up to Wade Coomer. He goes to the bucket, lays it in. 9-2. Barren County 3:48 to play. First period. Adams with the basketball for the Scotties. Into the front court. Sends over on the right side. Hughes now looking. Goes down to the corner to Austin. Austin, probably not, is Kingery. He'll give it to Kimball. Top of the key, gets a screen from Hughes. Can't shoot. Now they go to Adams with it. Adams on the left side, trying to go baseline, cut off by Jackson. He'll be picked off by Nick Mabe. Mabe crossover dribble to the basket, flips it up, it's no good. Jared Coomer the rebound, then lost it, saving it from falling out of bounds. And here comes Kimball to the basket, flips it up, it is no good. We got a foul.
That's Billy's second. Not much of a foul by Billy as he was trying to take the charge, but that was Kimball that was able to avoid it. But really, not much of a contact, but enough to get a foul.
Well, that's two on Billy Jackson, so he'll be checking out of the game.
And Nick has been very good around the rim this year, but Warren's telling him right now that if you go up strong, both of those layups, instead of trying to literally throw it over your head and make a surface play, we probably had free throws at least.
London and Mason Perkins in the ball game for the Trojans. Mason Perkins, 5'11", senior. Branson London is 6'2", 155, and a junior. Glasgow's made a couple of changes in their lineup with number 24, Trenton Payton, 6', 215, a senior, and also Jasper Muzzy, 5'9", 160, a junior.
When Wade come over here and knocked the scorer's table down almost a while ago, he knocked out the possession. That's what they were looking at a while ago.
Kimball hit the first of two, have one more. It's on the way, and he got in. And another substitution for the Scotties is Peyton Mills, 5'9", 145, and a sophomore. So there's only two starters for Glasgow is Kingery and Adams.
They're going to stay in the 2-2-1. We burnt them when we get into the middle, but we've got to continue to do that.
Nick Mabe gives it off to London. London back over to Mabe on the left side. He's out front with it. Now here's a backdoor pass to Jared Coomer. He lays it in.
It's over top. I don't think we have any problem with their press, and I'm confused, honestly. The whole game last time why they stayed in it, and even this game why they're trying it again.
Trojans 11, the Scotties 4. Adams with the basketball gives to Mills on the right side. Now Mills sends it out to Kingery, top of the deep, loves a three. Now bounces off. Bundy throws it back out to Adams in between the circles. Adams starts his move. Top of the key against Jared Coomer. Drives. Goes to the basket. Throws it up too strong. Rebound to London. Trojans have it running the other way. Nick Mabe with the basketball. Left side. Now sends it off to London. He'll go down to the corner to Jared Coomer. Kicks it back out to Mabe. Mabe goes into driver. Jumps it to Jared Coomer and he lays it in.
It's been there a couple of times. We have failed to see it, though, but I think it was told and shown to Gavin. You square up, look opposite, there'll be a bucket there. Got the assist, stretched it out to 9. Glasgow takes their first time out of the basketball game.
Got 2:18 to play here in the first quarter. Trojans 13, and the Scotties 4. Let's take a look at the Coca-Cola scoreboard check here with South Warren leading Bowling Green at the end of the first quarter. That's in the District 14 Girls Championship game. 15-14, South Warren leading Bowling Green. And I think we had another score here. This is from the 18th District. Greene County girls defeat Caverna tonight in the championship game, 66-43.
Greene County, our girls played in the very first game of the year. I didn't think they were hitting on all cylinders, but I knew by this time of the year they would be, and they turned out to be a very good basketball team for Coach Blake.
It is Glasgow's basketball, and it'll be Trenton Payton to toss it in. As it comes into Adams. Adams sends over the right side to Mundy. Mundy now looking. Double the dribbles. He's picked it up. Perkins comes out to defend. Here's Kingery with it. Bounce pass over to Adams. He fires up the three. It's way off the mark. Wade Coomer with a basketball for the Trojans. In front court, right side. Sends it down to London. London fakes. Goes baseline. He's cut off. Throws it back out front to Mabe. Mabe goes to Perkins on the left side. Perkins now gives it in there to Driver. And had it knocked loose. He tried to split the defenders. Stolen back for London. Underneath the Driver. He puts it up and in.
That's at least 4, possibly 5 takeaways for the Trojans.
33 to play here in the first quarter. Right side with it is Mills for Glasgow. Dumps it in there to Mundy. He spins, goes against Perkins. Whistle, traveling violation up. Desi Austin will return to the Glasgow lineup. He'll replace Trenton Payton. And Barren County's basketball. Glasgow back at that 2-2-1 again. Here's Mabe. Sends it down to London on the left side. Back out to Mabe. Mabe sends it over now to Wade Coomer. Wade Coomer taking a pass left side over to London. Bluffs the three. Gives it out to Mabe. He's going to fire up a long three. It is no good. Rebound to Kingery for Glasgow. Pass down the floor to Mundy on the left side. Mundy trying to dump it down low. In there to Austin. Spins against Driver. It is no good. Rebound down to Nick Mabe. Mabe pushes it down the floor. Crossover down the lane. He puts it up and in.
Nice use of an explosive move right through the middle of the lane.
17-4. Trojans lead it. Here's Kingery in the left corner for the Scotties. He fires it up out of the corner. It is no good. Rebound to Mason Perkins. Moves it out to Nick Mabe. Mabe on the left side. Out to Wade Coomer. Long distance three. No. And ball tips out, and it's Mills working right down the lane. Jumps into Wade Coomer. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Mills. .4 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Glasgow brings back in Ben Hughes and Karam Kimball.
You got to be sure of it when you take it away. You already got to get 2 if that goes Glasgow's way. And he was set for a day and a half and it had to go our way. I did.
Trojans basketball. Probably hold it for one shot here. 20 seconds to play. Left side is London. Pass batted way up in the air and out of bounds behind the basket.
He was going for a layup, though. It would have been hard to pass it up if he was able to get that pass through, but that was a difficult one that we probably shouldn't have forced.
Yeah, Jared Coomer is going to check back into the Trojan lineup now, and he'll come in for Mason Perkins. 15 and a half seconds to go here in the first quarter. Trojans 17, the Scotties 4. And Nick Mabe will toss it in, left of the bucket. Gets it in the corner to London. Gives it back to Mabe. 13 seconds. Sends it out to Wade Coomer. He'll give it back to Mabe. 8 seconds to go. Mabe directing traffic. Now with 5, 4, 3. Wade Coomer. 3 ball in the air. Got it!
Ready off the baseline, triple screen.
Squared up, nailed it. That ends the first quarter. It's Barren County 20. Glasgow 4. We'll come back with the second quarter after this timeout. This is the 15th District Basketball on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Nothing's the same since you went away. My eyes are red, the sting and the pain, and I'm the only one to blame. Drowning in tears, don't know what to do. I've been crying forever since I ran out on you. I ran out out of you. My dear contact lenses, no more contact lenses. I miss you most of all.
Download our app. Expedited shipping on your first order. Never run out of contacts.
1-800-CONTACTS.
Robert Bauer back here to the second quarter. 15th District Boys Championship game. The Trojans 20 and the Scotties 4. And the second quarter coming up, brought to you by Joseph A. Wade, your maintenance hardware specialist. And yes, they do repair cylinders and custom-make hydraulic hoses. On the Coca-Cola scoreboard, District 13 Boys Championship game after 1. Russellville 16, Brooklyn 6 and 11.
We had a simple game plan. Show up, take care of business, cut the nets down, go home, but preparing for the regional tournament. That's
He
puts up the Kimball has all 4 points, or actually 4 of the 6. He had the 2 free throws. Nick Mabe gives to Wade Coomer. Back over to Nick Mabe on the left wing. Now back out to Wade Coomer. Now gives it back to Mabe. 6:30 to play, second quarter. 22-6. They got a whistle away from the ball, and what do we have here?
the Branson foul.
Branson London is first, team's 5th. And it's going to be Glasgow basketball. 22-6 with 6:27 to play in the first half. Mason Perkins has returned to the Trojan lineup for Branson London. Here's Shelby Adams with the basketball for the Scotties. Goes right side with it to Kimball. Kimball turns against Mabe. Goes down to the corner. Here's a 3 by Adams. It's off the mark. Wade Coomer with the rebound for the Trojans. Long pass down the floor. Driver trying to catch it. It goes out of bounds. But it was last touched by Austin. Tried to throw it long underneath the basket. The Trojans get it back. Gavin Driver will toss it in. Gets it out the right corner to Wade Coomer. Dumps it back to Driver. Driver throws up the shot and rimmed it in. He got fouled again.
Yeah, I don't know how he got that one to go. Tough angle on it, but got it the rim in.
24-6, Barren County. 5:53 to play here in the first half. And Adams with the basketball for the Scotties out front. Adams. Still on the dribble out near midcourt. They go right side, swatted away by Jared Coomer, but taken in there by Kingery. To the ball. Going to have a reach-in foul on somebody here. On Jared Coomer. His first, team 6. And Adams set the inbound for Glasgow. Comes out to Kingery. They go back down in the corner, driving baseline. Adams kicks it back out to Kimball. Shot partially blocked by Mabe. Kingery goes under. He puts it up. It's no good, but we got a foul.
Kingery just happened to be the only one looking at the actual shot when it was blocked and went and got it through the foul.
And Jared Coomer picks up his second personal. He, along with Billy Jackson, now have 2 fouls. And it's James Kingery at the free throw line, a 75% shooter of the season, puts it up and in. Glasgow 3 for 3 at the line. Trojans have yet to go to the free throw line here in the first half. Tyler Mosby, 6'1", 190 sophomore, checks in to the Trojan lineup, replacing Jared Coomer. Branson London back on the floor as well. So really, Wade Coomer and Nick Mabe, the only 2 starters in the court for Coach Warren Cunningham. The free throw by Kingery is good. Makes it 24-8, 5:29 to play in the first half. Mabe with the basketball. Sends it over to Wade Coomer. Coomer fires it long down to Perkins. Splits the defenders in traffic underneath to Mosby. Had it blocked out of bounds trying to go up with it. So the Trojans keep it underneath to the right. Wade Coomer will toss it in. He'll throw it out to London in the right corner. Sends it out to Mabe and around the horn. Perkins with it. Perkins back to Mabe. Mabe trying to make a move on Kimball. Still on the dribble. Crossover. Penetrates. Down the lane. Flips it up and in off the window.
We're not going to get a foul all night if we
He got fouled on that one. Good for a People's Bank shot. People's Bank in Glasgow working for you. It's 26-8. Trojans. 4:55 to play here in the first half. Adams with the basketball over to Kimball. Throws it back out to Adams straight away. They go in the middle to Kingery. Kingery works inside, whistle, and a foul
on Mosby. Thought he walked again.
That is the 8th team foul.
He actually calls it on Perkins. But
instead of Mosby, it's Perkins.
I don't know how.
2-4 and 1-4. I think they've got it mixed up. 26-8, 4:47 to play in the first half. At the line is James Kingery for the Scotties. And the free throw goes up, and it's good. Makes it 26-9. Kingery for one more. Ball is trying on the way, and he missed it. Rebound up high is Wade Coomer. He got undercut there by Karen Kimball. That'll be his second, team's 4th. So it is Barren County's basketball's Ben Hughes checks back to the Glasgow lineup, replacing Kimball.
Glasgow's changing the press defense. 2-2-1 was what they went with majority of the game. Now it's picking up man full.
And Branson London to get the ball inbounds to Mabe. He turns up court. Now still is rhythm to London. They go up to Wade Coomer. He is in a trap. And timeout called by Warren Cunningham. This will be a 30-second timeout with 4:37 to play here in the first half. Trojans 26, the Scotties 9. Don't forget, you can hear the entire 4th region tournament next week, starting Sunday afternoon from Biddle Arena on the South Central Kentucky Community Technical College 4th Region Basketball Radio Network. We'll have it for you at 103.7 Nash Icon, ESPN 102.7 in Bowling Green, also ESPN 1450 in Bowling Green, and on the internet as well at ESPNKY.com and at BarronSchools.com. Boys region starts Tuesday night, and of course the girls start Sunday afternoon. Our broadcast coverage begins at 2:30 Sunday. The girls' draw is tonight, and they've got a updated score, the Coca-Cola scoreboard. Bowling Green 32, South Warren 26. In that girls' 14th District Championship game is the year about a minute or so to go in the second quarter. Nick Mabe with it for the Trojans. It's with it to London. They dump it in there to Driver, up with the left hand. It won't go. And Rebound to Glasgow. Driver thought he got fouled on that one. Here's Mills with it. Gives to Kingery. Kingery moves down to the corner now. The ball knocked away, loose, and picked up by Mundy. Mundy circles back around. Gives it out front of the right side. Here is Hughes driving the bucket. He lays it in. First two of the game for Ben Hughes. 26-11. Nick May with it, racing to the basket. Flips it up. Ooh, a collision. And what are we going to have? Have a charging foul. There's a technical foul being called on Glasgow. No, we just called a double technical. How did he call a double technical? I don't know what Nick did. He didn't even look. He was facing the other way, so I don't know what he did. Well, maybe we're a little closer to the coaching staff, so maybe we'll get an explanation. Billy Jackson going to check into the Trojan lineup. I don't know what happened when they were on the ground, but something ignited Glasgow to have some words. And the technical on Glasgow was on Austin? Yes. That's who they pointed to. That was who it looked like it was on. But they're talking an awful lot. I hope they don't put anything else out of that besides the double technical if that's what they look like they call. We're going to have a double technical, 35 and 22. Try to get an explanation from the officials. Double technical, just like we said. Nick and Austin, it'll be a point of interruption. Technical because it was a dead ball. Technical, and since technically Nick picks up 2 fouls in this scenario because he gets the personal foul for the charge and then the technical foul as well. So there will be no shots. Just Glasgow's ball out of bounds. So Wade Coomer, Mason Perkins, Branson London, Billy Jackson, Gavin Driver on the floor for the Trojans. Glasgow's actually outscored us this quarter 7-6, but I'm not going to say we're riled up. I don't think that's the right terminology, but we're kind of out of sorts right now. We just need to settle down. We had such a great first quarter. We just need to settle down and kind of coast through the rest of the game. Just scoring a few more points than they do every quarter. Bundy with it on the left side, giving it out to Mills. They go in the middle of Kingery. Now we're going to get another foul. And I think the game's going to be, how it's called is going to change from this point forward. They're going to, all that stuff around the rim, they're going to call it. Every little thing that they could call a foul is going to be called a foul just so it doesn't get out of hand. And Gavin Driver, second foul, so now 3 starters for Barren County with 2 fouls. Kingery's at the line. The shot is good. That shouldn't count. He stepped over, but I don't guess it matters on that one. Free throw is good again for Kingery. 26-13. Trojans had a 26-9 lead, been the largest of the game. Here's Perkins, fires it off to Billy Jackson, goes to the basket, puts it up and in, a blocking foul on Glasgow. They're going to put it on Jasper Mundy. His first, team 6, give Billy Jackson the bucket for his 4th point, and he'll go to the line to shoot 1. 62% free throw shooter of the season. It's 28-13, Barren County. Free throw by Jackson is good. 29-13, 3.5 minutes to go here in the first half. 24-6 was the largest lead of the game. Glasgow to the basketball. Here's Mundy, top of the key. Over to Hughes on the left wing, back to Mundy. Mundy now wants to make a drive to the right side to give it out to Mills for 3. No. Rebound taken in there by London, and he's going to be fouled. Fortunately for us, they're not hitting their outside shots. They've shot a ton of them.
And I'm not sure what happened after that. But there was some more. It wasn't really an altercation. It was just kind of staring and talking. And
well, the officials need to get under control.
yeah, I'm not sure how they do that other than just have a quicker whistle. The last thing we need and the last thing we want is for one of our kids to do something that they shouldn't and get ejected from the basketball game, and then no matter what happens, they would have to sit out the entire regional tournament.
Branson London at the line for Barren County. 1-1. Shot goes up. It is no good. And Mosley gets the offensive rebound. Throws it out to Jackson. Jackson gives it out to Wade Coomer. 3 minutes to play in the first half. Here's Perkins in the left corner. Out to Jackson. Jackson now throws it cross court over to London. London throws it back to Jackson out front. 2:50 to play in the quarter. 29-13, Barren County. Glasgow man-to-man. Here's Perkins. Steals it underneath. Pump fake as Wade Coomer trying to go up with it. He's fouled.
It took me a second, too, to figure out if they were man and zone. I thought they were actually in kind of a boxing facer. We passed it around a couple of times. They were in man. We ran a backdoor cut for Wade. Got him to the hoop, and we finally get to shoot a couple.
The free throw is good for Wade Coomer.
That was the first
missed one a minute ago.
two times we've been there, right?
Yeah. But Jackson hit one as well.
Okay.
31-13. Barron's 3 of 4 at the line. And we've got a whistle away from the basketball. And what do we got here?
So wait for the ball foul, just a push.
Pushing off, and that's Payton. His first team's night.
Well, you almost can't look down to write anything down or look at the stats just because it seems to be there's more away from the ball action and dead ball action right now than there is live ball.
Yeah. Wade Coomer with the basketball. He goes down to the corner to London, out to Mosby. Back out to Wade Coomer. He started there with Ben Hughes. Gives it back to Mosby on the right side. Down into Jackson. He puts it up. They have an offensive foul on Billy Jackson, and that's his third.
Oh, yeah. That was not Billy's fault. We put Billy in tough position. You've got to know not to throw him that ball right there. The defender is in between him. He can't do anything with it. He can't score. And all he can do when he catches is turn and square up, and the defender's right there to fall down and draw the charge for the third foul. Just unfortunate. And you got Nick now and Billy now on the bench with foul trouble.
Hughes with it on the left side. Throws it out to Mills. Around over it goes in the corner to Trenton Payton. Now here's Mills. He walked with it. Here's a three by Adams, and it's no good. Rebound taken down by Perkins. They're going to call a jump ball.
They still haven't hit a three. Pretty fortunate that they have been called from outside.
Minute 55 to play here in the first half. Trojans 31, Scotties 13. Wade Coomer with the basketball for Barren County. He'll send it off to Mason Perkins to the right wing. Trying to get a screen there. Had it knocked loose. Back down around it comes to Chase Dial. Chase Dial gives it back to Perkins. Dial 5'11" junior on the court. Dial throws it off to Wade Coomer. He drives. He goes to the basket. He puts it up. It is good. And we got a foul on the Scotties.
Mills tried to take a charge, wasn't squared up, and Wade just went over top of the 5'9" guard for an and-one opportunity.
That'll make the score. Well, they haven't put it on the board yet. Free throw's good for Wade Coomer. There we go. 34-13. Trojans, minute 28 to play here in the first half.
That makes it the largest lead now at 21.
Left side is Adams. They give it back around the perimeter to Hughes. Hughes drives in traffic. Crashes in to Mosby. They called an offensive foul. Here we go again. There's another technical foul been called.
I don't know who they called it on. There was a foul of the collision. There was a foul after the collision. We'll get the offensive foul on Ben Hughes. But then I'm not sure he didn't get the technical, too.
Yep. So Hughes, that will now be 2 on him.
Way to go to the line for the technicals, and we'll get the ball as well because it should be another same deal as we had a while ago, point of interruption technical.
So we'll get Wade Coomer will go to the line to shoot 2.
Not sure what we're talking about. Maybe where the ball will be out after he shoots his free throws. That seems pretty clear cut to me. These are the 2 technicals. There won't be any shots because it was a player control foul, obviously.
First one comes off. He'll get one more. 34-13, Barren County, minute 18 to play in the first half. Barren led 20-4 at the end of the first quarter. Second shot is good for Wade Coomer. That'll make it 35-13.
Take it out on the side.
Branson London will inbound the basketball. Wade Coomer picks up his dribble, goes to Perkins to the right side.
Had it batted back to him from Mills. We don't need to force it there.
1:08 to play, first half. Dial with it, dribbling. Sends it over to Mosby on the left side. Now Mosby looking. Hands it back out to Wade Coomer. 58 seconds to play.
Only one starter out there right now.
Wade Coomer. Ball knocked away, stolen by Kimball. He'll go to the basket. He puts it up and in.
Jumped into the passing lane on a soft exchange. We got to be careful. They're trying to force issue, get up in the passing lane.
And almost knocked away again. London's got it, though. Hooks it to the left corner of Perkins. Perkins now giving it back out to Wade Coomer. Cunningham calling for one shot here. Wade Coomer with it out front on the right side. Gives to London. 25 seconds to go here in the first half. London guarded out there by Mills. He's on the dribble out near midcourt. 16 seconds to play. Now London still on the dribble against Mills. He'll go to the right side. Now looking, picks up his dribble. Bounces it out there to Wade Coomer. Wade in traffic. Follow Wade jumper. No. Follow up. No good for Dial. And Wade Coomer puts it back up and in. And that will end the first half. And here at halftime, it's the Trojans 37. And Glasgow 15, down 32 in the District 14 Girls Championship at halftime.
They said the Russellville game was standing room only. They turned people away at the door.
Well,
I think it only holds like 2,500, but so that's not very many. But that's a pretty good game down there.
It'll be Glasgow's basketball to start the third, brought to you by Glass Aggregates, same name serving this community for over a quarter of a century. Trojans with Mabe, Wade Coomer, Jared Coomer, Driver, Jackson. Glasgow starting the second half with Kingery, Adams, Kimball, Hughes, and Austin.
Pretty little 2-3 zone.
Yep. Kimball with it, floats it back out now to Adams. Adams sends it over to Hughes on the left wing. He's going to fire up a three. It is no good. And Jared Coomer fighting for the rebound with Kimball. It's out of bounds off Kimball. Barren County's basketball.
See what kind of defense they pick up here.
Looks like they'll just go straight man. And Nick May will be guarded by Shelby Adams. Bounce pass, high post Driver. Turns, goes against Austin. Puts it up and in.
Tough move against good defense. Squared up, went straight to the chest of the defender off the glass.
39-15, Barren County.
I think you'll see a little calmer half. Both coaches probably took care of business at halftime.
Right on the right side is Adams. Goes down to the corner to Kimball. Back to Adams. Three. Good.
The first three, isn't it?
Yeah.
They took 8 in the first half and missed them all. Open up the second half with 1:50.
39-18. Trojan, 6:50 to play here in the third quarter. Abe, left side over Wade Coomer. Now he goes to baseline underneath to Jared Coomer, and he puts it up. He missed the shot. Kingery gets the rebound.
Can't hit that one. Point blank.
Here's Adams with it in front court. Left side over to Kimball. Kimball trying to split the defenders. Lost the handle. And here comes Wade Coomer with it on the right side. Getting a lot of pressure out there from Kimball. out of the right wing. And looks, goes back out to Mabe. Mabe defended by Adams. Ball knocked away. Kimball trying to save it in bounds. Wade Coomer goes to the floor, diving for it. And they threw it away anyway. Jackson's got it for the Trojans.
He saved it, went out of bounds, and then came directly inbounds. You can't do that anyway.
I didn't think you could. Well, Wade Coomer gets pushed to the floor. Slides about 20 feet. Foul on Kimball, his third. Team's first of the second half. Trojans ball to the side across the way as Nick Mabel tops it in. Got Hughes holding Jackson there. Here's Mabe, left of the lane, trying to dish it off. Spins back left, he'll put it up and in, and a foul. Nice move by Nick Mabe. Foul is going to be on Adams, his second, team second. That's the third basket of the night for Nick Mabe. He'll be at the line for one. 41-18. And now for Glasgow is Peyton Mills. Going to come in for Karam Kimball. Nick Mabe, 72% free throw shooter of the year. Puts it in the air and he got it. 42-18. Trojans with 5:58 to play here in the third quarter. Peyton Mills with the basketball, gives it over to Adams and back to Mills. He'll go right side with it to Hughes. Back out to Mills straight away. Left side over to Adams. They go down the corner to Kingery. Now Hughes has it. Hughes trying to make a move on Jackson. Feeds it in there to Austin. And we got a foul called, and it's going to be on Gavin Driver. And that's going to be his third, team's first of the second half. So at the line for Glasgow is Desi Austin, only a 38% shooter on the year. Puts it up and it's no good. Branson London for Gavin Driver. With 5:39 left to play here in the third. It's Desi Austin back at the free throw line for the Scotties. On the way, and it rims good. Trojans 42, the Scotties 19 with 5:35 to play here in the third quarter. Mabe with the basketball. Out on top, feeds it off the way to a little pump fake, throws it up and in. Almost got completely underneath the basket. Threw it out.
Still a well-executed play on the back cut and delivery from Nick.
18 for Wade Coomer. It's 44-19. Barren County, 5:16 to play, third quarter.
Nick almost outscored Glasgow by himself.
Yeah. Here's Kingery with it right side. Fakes, now looks, bounces back out to Mills. Throws it up in the lane, whistle, and he got a foul.
Don't bail him out. We got to play defense without fouling right now.
That'll be 2 on Branson London, 2 on the Trojans here in the second half. Mills at the line. 65.5% on the season. Missed it. Popped right back to it. Jasper Mundy returning to the Glasgow lineup. And Mills back to the stripe. This shot rims and goes down. 44-20. 5:03 to play here in the third quarter. Trojans been in the lead since the beginning. There's Jackson giving it back to Mabe. Mabe drives it in the lane, flips up the shot. It's no good. Tapped in the air, out of bounds, and goes to Glasgow. 4:52 to play here in the third quarter. Trojans 44, Scotties 20. Mills with the basketball for Glasgow into the front court. He'll send it off to Mundy. They go down to the corner to Hughes, trying to go baseline, cut off by Wade Coomer. Throws it back around the perimeter. Here's Adams with a three-pointer. It rims no good. Ball hits the floor, and Hughes beats everybody to it.
Yeah, we had good block out. You just got to go get it.
Around the perimeter again, left corner, Kingery. Kingery out to Hughes, or rather to Adams. Now back out when it comes to Hughes. They go right side to Mundy. Back out to Hughes, top of the key, lets it fly for three, and it's no good. And rebound to Nick Mabe. He'll give it to Wade Coomer. Coomer Down to Jared Coomer, falling backwards, saved it in bounds. Here's Billy Jackson, can't get it, taps it back up and in. 7 points for Billy Jackson. Trojans 46, so Scotty's 20. 3:50 to play here in the third quarter. Mundy with the basketball, down in the corner to Hughes. And they throw it to the backcourt, so it'll be an over and back call. And we're going to get a timeout here by James Willett with 3:44 to play here in the third quarter. This will be a full timeout. The Trojans 46 and Scotty's 20. The boys' 15th district championship game. And again, you can hear the entire girls and boys 4th region tournament on the South Central Kentucky Community and Technical College 4th Region Basketball Radio Network, beginning 2:30 Sunday afternoon from EA Diddle Arena on 103.7 Nash Icon, ESPN 102.7, ESPN 1450 in Bowling Green, also on the internet at ESPNKY.com and at BarrenSchools.com. Take a look at the Coca-Cola scoreboard check from District 13, Boys Championship. After 3, it's Russellville 52, Franklin Simpson 50. And in the District 14 Girls Championship game, South Warren has taken the lead, 45-42 over Bowling Green.
Two fairly moderate surprises. Russellville, a team I think we match up better with than possibly Franklin.
.344 left to play here in the third quarter. Trojans 46, Scotty's 20. At the conclusion of the game, we'll have all the trophy presentations. We'll have that on the air for you. All season, all academic, all tournament teams. McMade, backdoor pass. Jared Coomer threw it up too hard. Missed it to him and had too much on that one. Let's go the other way. Hughes fakes, drives, baseline. Cleaner, no. Rebound, Kingery. Back up and in and a foul.
It's hard to stay motivated and stay up when you're out by 26.
Yeah, the crowd's gotten rather quiet in here now. Yeah. Billy Jackson just picked up his 4th foul. And Tyler Mosby will return to the Trojan lineup. He'll come in for Billy Jackson. Mason Perkins in for Jared Coomer. And it's Kingery at the line. 9 points tonight for the 6'2 senior. And his free throw is good. 46-23, completes a 3-point play. 3:17 to play in the third quarter. Nick May with the basketball for Barren. He'll give it over to Wade Coomer on the right side. Gets a screen from Mosby. Can't shoot the 3. Now has to dump it down to Mosby on the right wing. Back out to Wade Coomer. Now to Mason Perkins. Back to the left side. Nick May drives against Adams. And foul to be called against Adams. Sending Nick May to the free throw line for 2 shots. That'll be 3 on Shelby Adams. 3 on the Scotties here in the second half. Nick Mabe, free throw, good. Back in for Glasgow now is Peyton Mills. He'll replace Shelby Adams. 3:02 to play here in the third quarter. Barren County 47, Glasgow 23. 10-8 run by the Trojans here in the third quarter. Been pretty even. And that shot is good for Mabe. 9 points for Nick Mabe. It's 48-23. Seems like it's been a long third quarter. Yeah. Peyton Mills with the basketball for the Scotties. Sends it over to Mundy. Mundy up top to Hughes. Fakes the 3. Moves into right elbow. His jumper's no good. Trying to crash the board was Mason Perkins. Long rebound comes off to Mosby. Gives to Nick Mabe. And Mabe right down the middle of the lane. Flips it up with the left hand. Good, and a foul. Very nice move by Nick Mabe.
Peyton tried to slide over right at the last second because Nick had the whole middle of the lane wide open and couldn't pass that up.
That'll be his second, team's 4th.
I think they whistled it on somebody that wasn't even in there. Get it right. It is 24.
And did they count the bucket? Should have. There we go. 50-23. May puts it up. It's good. He's got 12. 51-23. 2:35 remaining here in the third quarter. Left side, Mundy. Straight away out to Hughes, right of the circle. Now they go to Mills with it on the right side. Here's how he walked. He got out of control. That should be an offensive foul. London taking the charge. That should have been a walk anyway.
Yeah. It was like he just had to plant his feet to take off and couldn't do it and slipped. And by the time he gained his balance, Branson was right there for him to run into.
That will be, I believe, 3 on Bundy. Barren County's basketball. Nick Mabe with it for the Trojans. Takes a screen, drives left side, goes to bucket, puts it up, rolled off the rim, comes back into Mosby, and he puts it up and in.
Well, Mosby going over 3 shot. He's there to grab it away and put it back up and in. Nick, I've hardly ever seen him. That's a 99% shot for Nick.
53-23, a 30-point lead. We got a whistle away from the basketball.
Branson.
And that will be his third, team's fourth. Minute 55. And the ball comes out to Mills. He sends it off to Mundy. Mundy now goes to Kingery on the left corner. He'll fire it up. It is no good. Rebound to Nick Mabe. Races down the floor behind the back dribble in the front court. Top of the key. Sends it off the left side to London. London looking. Cross-court pass over to Mosby. Mosby trying to drive. He's cut off. Back out to Mabe. Mabe with a dribble. Minute and a half to go, third quarter. London with left elbow. Off to Wade Coomer. Sets up three-pointer. Bingo! 21 for Wade Coomer. 56-23 Trojans. A minute 18 to play the third quarter. Right side is Hughes. And left side is Kingery to go down the corner to Mills. Mills circles. He'll throw it back out to Hughes. Hughes driving down the lane. And we got a foul called on the Trojans. This one will be on Mason Perkins. His second, team's fifth. Mills will toss it in. Tipped away by May, but out of bounds. He tried to throw it over the top of Nick. 1:03 left to play, third quarter. Barren County up by 33. Here's Hughes with it the right side. They dump it down to Austin. Austin spins against London, and an offensive foul. London taking the charge. And on Austin, that'll be his third. Team sixth of the second half. Gavin Driver will check back into the Trojan lineup. He'll come in for Tyler Mosby. 55.2 seconds to go. Another bucket would put it into a running clock here for Barren County. Bounce pass off to London. Right elbow. Sends it to Mabe. Now Mabe around to the left side. Gives to Wade Coomer. Wade Coomer looks, goes down to the corner. Perkins with a three-pointer. No good. Rebound to Hughes for Glasgow. Into the front court with 35 seconds to play. Hughes taking a move. Jumper 15 off the mark. Rebound to Wade Coomer, and he lost it out of bounds. Tyler Mosby returning to the Trojan lineup.
The young guys are going to get a lot of clock tonight. Maybe they can make up for how they played against Allen County and keep the margin where it is, especially if we get it to a running clock.
Around the left side, Mills dumps it down to the Kingery. He's cut off, has to dribble it out to the corner. 20 seconds to go. Back out now around the perimeter is Mundy. Mundy now leaves it with Hughes. Long range right. Now looks, he's in trouble. Covered up by Wade Coomer. Throws it back out now to Mundy. 6 seconds to play. Here's Hughes. Crossover dribble. Shovels it off underneath the Kingery, and he puts it up and in. And that will end the quarter. The Trojans lead after 3, 56-25 over the Glasgow Scotties. We'll come back with the fourth quarter after this break. You're listening to the 15th District Basketball Tournament on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Nothing's the same since you went away. My eyes are red, the sting and the pain, and I'm the only one to blame. Drowning in tears, don't know what to do. I've been crying forever since I ran out of you. I ran out of you. My dear contact lenses, no more contact lenses. I miss you most of all.
Download our app and get free expedited shipping on your first order. Never run out of contacts.
1-800-CONTACTS.
Robert Bauer back here in Scottsville as the Trojans lead the Scotties 56-25 in this 15th District Championship game. Fourth quarter coming up, brought to you by SCRTC, Hometown People, Big City Service, Cooperative Values. Trojans outscored the Scotties 19-10 in the third period and led by 33 at one time. It'll be Barren County's basketball to start the fourth. Of course, the Glasgow Lady Scotties won the 15th District title last night over Allen County Scottsville 53-44. Both those teams advanced to the girls' fourth region tournament starting Sunday afternoon at Diddle Arena. Nick May with the basketball for Barren. He works against Kimball. Sends it off to Wade Coomer, back to May. He'll go to London with it on the near side. London in a trap, bounces back out to May, top of the key. Fires it off to Wade Coomer for three, and it's off high. And a rebound pulled down by Kimball for Glasgow. Races in the front court behind the back dribble, pulls up now. Now leaves it with Hughes, straight away, three-point shot, no good. Rebound, and Driver and Kingery were fighting for it, lost it, but made there to get it for the Trojans. Underneath the Driver, with pump fake, ducks under, puts it in. Great move, knew they were going to fly by. Gave the super head fake and waited until they weren't in front anymore. Back up to 33 for the Trojans, 58-25, 7:15 to go in the basketball game. Out of the right side is Hughes. Hughes dribbles behind the arc. That comes out almost to the top of the key. Cuts back right. He'll go up in traffic. No good. Jared Coomer the rebound out of the pass to Mabe. Mabe being chased in the backcourt. Gets it across the line. Trojans got the numbers. They give it off in the corner to Wade Coomer. Had it knocked loose by Hughes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. Mabe will toss it in. It comes out to London. Hands it back to Mabe. Kimball putting the pressure on Mabe. Drives it right down the lane. Lost the handle. Underneath, Driver was there to get it. And Jared Coomer tried to go up. And we got a foul call. Henry was laying on the floor. Yeah, Jared kind of tripped over him there. That was kind of a smart play by Jared. And so they called a foul on Kingery, his first. Team's 7. Jared Coomer at the line. 2 shots for the 6'7" sophomore, 76% from the charity line. The first one is good. This one will put it running clock, and I say you'll see the starters just for a few seconds after that if it happens. Jared Coomer puts it up. It is no good. Ball gets knocked loose, but Glasgow's got the ball. Here comes Hughes with it. Drives into the lane, a whistle, and a foul is on Wade Coomer. That'll be his second. And I believe that's the team's 6th. Glasgow trying to get the ball in bounds. They throw it out. Nick May picks it off for the Trojans. He's going to drive, throws it back behind him. The Driver, and he lays it in. That will start the running clock, my friends. It's 6:30 to play. 61-25. And almost another turnover by Glasgow. Ball loose on the floor, but picked up by Hughes. He goes baseline underneath the Kingery, and he lays it in. 14 for James Kingery. 61-27. Coach Warren Cunningham's going to empty the bench here. We got a foul call, and let's see. Who's this one on? Kimball. 4 on Kimball. 8 on the Scotties. Tyler Mosby, Chase Dial, Mason Perkins all returning to the Trojan lineup. Nick Mabe, Wade Coomer, Gavin Driver checking out. Nick Mabe with 12 points. Wade Coomer with 21. And Gavin Driver with 14. Free throw by London is good. That's his first point of the game. 62-27.
Getting a lot of minutes. Foul trouble in the first half, probably more so than he normally plays.
And London back at the stripe. This shot goes up. And it's good. So it'll be 63-27. Barren County with 6:10 remaining. Here's Adams with the basketball. Sends it right side over to Hughes. Hughes sends it back out to Adams. Over the left side to Kimball. Now Kimball puts it back in the corner to Kingery. Kingery dumps it down low and there to Austin. Back to Kingery out of the corner. His shot is short. London with the rebound for the Trojans. Needs some help in the backcourt. Now throws it across to Dial. He'll send it down the left side to Jared Coomer. Sends it back out to Dial. Here's Mason Perkins with it on the left side. And he threw it away. Goes into the backcourt, and Scotties will have the basketball with 5:27. The clock running here in the fourth. Kimball with the basketball. Gives it off now to Adams. Goes right side over to Hughes. Back out now around the perimeter. Kimball with it on the left wing. Out to Adams. Goes right side to Hughes. Hughes looking. Back down in the corner to Adams. Back to Hughes on the right wing once again. Top of the key, Adams. Back to Hughes. He'll fire. Three-pointer. No. And rebound tap as Jared Coomer picks it up. Lost the handle. Loose ball and picks it back up, though. Baseball's in here to Dial. Dial will curl out to the corner. He's trapped in the corner and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans with 4:42 and the clock running. Parker Stevens checks into the Trojan lineup, 5'11", 140. A sophomore. Will Bandy, 6'5", 190, an eighth grader. London goes out. Jared Coomer goes out. Perkins out of the corner for three. It is no good. Ball knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch by...
they're going to call a foul on Bandy.
Came over the back of somebody.
Yeah, it wasn't much of a foul. You could have just let that one go out of bounds. Is that one bonus?
Yeah, it's 7. I've got 7. And at the line for Glasgow is Trenton Payton. .402 left to play here in the basketball game. Trojans in command, 63-27. At the line, Trenton Payton. Shot goes up, way off the mark. Long rebound chased down by Mundy, though. Glasgow keeps it. Three by Kimball. No, straight away. Batted up in the air, whistle. And have a foul on the Scotties. And let's see who they put it on. Dylan Worley, who just checked in, 5'11" senior. His first, team's 9th. 21 for Barren County's Chase Dial. 3:44 to go. Trojans 63, Glasgow 27. Dial puts it up and in for his first point. Garrett Arterburn will check in for Mason Perkins. Arterburn 6'1", 150, a sophomore. And Chase Dial back at the stripe. His shot goes up and he hits both of them. Barren County now leads 65-27 with 3:40 remaining in the basketball game. Here's Adams with it, right side over to Mundy. They feed it down low. Shot goes up, no good. Battle for rebound, tapped out to Arterburn. He'll hand it off to Stevens. 3:28 to play. Stevens trying to work against Kimball, and he traveled with it.
You can circle that one back out, set it up. A lot of dribbling, not going anywhere with it.
Shelby Adams with the basketball for Glasgow, right side over to Mundy. Mundy now puts it back to Adams. A long three is off the back iron. Rebound tapped in there to Trenton Payton. Puts it back over to Mundy. Mundy in the corner. Here is Worley for a three. It's good.
Got to get that defensive board so they don't have that offensive putback.
Stevens in trouble. Gives it off to Mosby. Sends it down to Dial. Crossover dribble. Whistle and a foul on the Scotties. And let's see who they're going to put this one on. It'll be on Trenton Payton, his third, team's 10th. And so it'll be two-shot foul for Barren County's Chase Dial.
We can't leave our guard back here. They're coming to trap. We can't leave him and just run off and not help him.
Free throw good. Chase Dial 3 for 3 at the stripe. Colton Thomas, 6'2", 170 sophomore, in for Tyler Mosby.
Glasgow going to empty their bench as well.
2:34 left, 66-30. Barren County. As Glasgow gets some new players in the ballgame. Thad Dial, 5'11" freshman. And number 30 is Jackson Ripple, 5'10" sophomore. Who else we got?
25.
25? That's Dwayne Cook. Free throw's good for Chase Dial. 67-30, 2.5 minutes remaining. Glasgow with the basketball. Ripple. Cook over the left side to Dial. Back around the perimeter. The ball's deflected by Stevens. Out of bounds with 2:18 of the clock running here in the fourth. Glasgow will now send in Evan Riddle, 5'8", 150, a junior. And in for the Trojans, Landon Key, 5'11", 135, and a freshman. 2 minutes to play. Barren County is going to win their fourth district title in 5 years. Shot out of the right corner is no good, and a rebound by Dial for Glasgow as the Scotties keep it alive. Riddle of the right corner. Riddle will throw it back out front. Now to Cook. He'll give it over to Dial. He'll fire a three, and it's no good. Colton Thomas a rebound, a minute and a half to go. Gives to Hardiman and now to Stevens. 67-30 Trojans. Right side is Landon Key. Key sends it out to Hardiman. Over the left side to Stevens. Got Bandy posted down low. He works down low and he puts up the shot. He hit it.
Strong move by the eighth grader there. Squared up.
69-30 Trojans. Here's a shot out of the left corner. No good for Worley. Rebound by Riddle. Riddle dumps it back off in the right corner. There to Riffle. And he will be out of bounds to the Trojans, to the Scotties. Tyler Smith in for the Trojans. 6'2", 215, a sophomore for Will Bandy. Down to 40 seconds to play in this championship game. And here's Worley going to baseline. Floater, no good. Rebound to Colton Thomas. He'll give it to Hardiman with 30 seconds to play.
We should just dribble it out here.
And Parker Stevens down front. 23 seconds to go. Stevens with it out front near midcourt. Stevens still in the dribble. 14 seconds. Trojan fans come to their feet. Here in Allen County, Scottsville, as Barren County wins their fourth district title in 5 years. 69-30, the final score tonight. Barren County defeats Glasgow. Trojans outscored the Scotties 13-5 in the last quarter.
Well, pretty impressive quarters all the way around. You got 20-4, 17-11, 19-10, and then 13-5 for a 39-point victory. That gives us 3 30-plus point victories over Glasgow this year. This one obviously a little sweeter than the other two because you get you another 15th district title. The
14th district basketball tournament. At this time, Allen County Scottsville High School Athletic Director Terry Harwood will present the tournament awards. First, we would like to recognize the winners of the division of the cheerleading regional competition held this fall. These squads have already received their awards, but we want to honor them at this time. For winning the region in the large co-ed division The 2016 15th District Tournament runner-up goes to the Glasgow Scotty. And now, the champions of the 15th District Tournament, the Barren County Trojans. The head coach, Warren Cunningham, will come forward to be presented with the cannon ball. And now for the All-Academic Awards. From Allen County, Scottsville, a three-way tie with a 4.2 GPA. First, Preston Clark. From Allen County, Scottsville, Cameron Cook. From Allen County, Scottsville, Cullen Carter.
She sits behind me.
From Barren County, Billy Jackson. From Glasgow, James Kingery. From Monroe County, Lincoln Arnett. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 2015-2016 All-Academic Team 15th District. Next is the All-Tournament Team. From Barren County, Gavin Driver. From Barren County, Nick May. From Monroe County, Billy Michael Dyer. John Austin Gerald. From Allen County, Scottsville, Preston Clark.
I forgot. You know, I think I forget that we all get the same space. So I'm just like, name all the people that
From Glasgow, Ben Hughes. From Glasgow, Desi Austin. From Allen County, Scottsville, Lucas Wood. From Barren County, Wade Coomer. And from Glasgow, James Kingery. Ladies and gentlemen, these 10 make up our all-tournament team. Next is our 15th District All-Seasonal team. From Monroe County, Billy Michael Dyer. From Monroe County, Lincoln Arnett. From Barren County, Gavin Driver. From Glasgow, Ben Hughes. From Allen County, Scottsville, Lucas Wood. From Barren County, Nick May. From Allen County, Scottsville, John Thomas Rich. From Monroe County, John Austin Gerald. From Glasgow, James Kingery. And now, the 2016-15 District Player of the Year from Barren County, Wayne Cooper. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2015-2016-15 District All-Seasonal Game. Thanks again for an outstanding tournament and best of luck